So today I want to show you a new online music tool called NoteSack. It's designed to help musicians learn all the notes on their instrument. It doesn't matter which instrument you play, if you play saxophone or guitar, or even if you're a singer, NoteSack will still be really useful. So I'm going to show you how it works with the guitar today, because I play guitar. And I think guitarists in particular are pretty guilty of not knowing what the notes are on the fretboard. We tend to just get stuck in and start playing, but not actually have a good knowledge of what the notes are that we're playing. I think the best way on a guitar to learn all the notes is to take it string by string. So let's first start with random notes. The system's asking me to play a G sharp. So like I say, let's start with the one string. Let's start on the low E string. So if I play a G sharp, it highlights in green to tell me I'm correct. If I play a C, highlights in green, I'm correct. A G. And if I get the wrong note, then it will tell me the note I played below. So I played an A sharp and that was wrong. It was asking me for a G sharp. And it's actually quite sensitive. So even if I play a run of notes, it will pick them all up and tell me the notes I played that were wrong. So like I say, once you've mastered one string, then move on to the next string. So now I'd move on to the A string. I'd find on F on the A string, F sharp, it's easy, B flat, and just keep practicing and practicing. Just repeat, and eventually you'll actually know what the notes are without having to think. You shouldn't have to work it out by seeing where a note is relative to a note that you already knew. You should literally look at a certain fret and go, okay, I know that's a C sharp or whatever note it may be. Okay, so once you've practiced individual notes on all of the strings and you're quite confident that you know where all those notes are, then you can move on to some of these other exercises. So this one's quite nice, random chords. So if I click on that one, it gives me a random chord and it wants me to play all the notes within that chord. So it's a good way of practicing arpeggios. So this is a G minor 7. So it tells me in a G minor 7, it's made up of G, B flat, D, and F. And it also shows you the intervals that decide what these notes are. So it's a P1, stands for a perfect first, a little m, 3, that's a minor third, or sometimes people say a flat third, perfect fifth, and then a minor 7 is the flat 7. So if we want to do that, there's a G minor 7, so it's asking us to play a G, a B flat, a D, and an F. Once you've had fun with chords, you can try intervals. So this one's asking me to play a major 7th above C. So you start with a C, and then you would think, oh, what's a major 7th above C? It's a B. And this is a really great way of learning all your musical intervals. Once you've finished having fun with intervals, then you can go to scales. We've got some quite exotic scales in here. This is the random scale mode. So if you just keep going through by using the right arrow, you can see it's got a whole load of scales for you to play with. Or if you want to concentrate on a particular scale, you can click on select scale and then choose the one you want to practice. So we'll go for a minor pentatonic to A minor pentatonic. Everyone knows this. So it'll be A, C, D, E, G, and then it will be back to A. So it's a super useful tool. Really, you should be using this every day. And the more you use it, the more your brain will just instantly know the notes on the fretboard. I see a lot of people saying, well, you don't need to know the notes. You can just play by feel. And yeah, there are some guitarists that play only by feel. But I think the best guitarists in the world, they do both. They have an amazing feel, but they also know the notes they're playing and they know enough theory so that they can just get stuck in and start being musical immediately. So don't be lazy, know your notes. Have a go.